supporting cells. Okay, the glial cells, okay, they support, okay, neurons. They don't only support neurons, they protect neurons. They protect neurons and they help neurons to carry out information processing in the brain. One, they support neurons. Two, they protect neurons. Three, they clean the brain. In fact, they clean the brain. Okay, they clean the cleaning room. They clean the brain, and they also support. Okay, they also help neurons in processing of sensory information. They also help neurons, okay, in the smooth, okay, processing, okay, of what? Of sensory information. That is, so you can see that the glial cells, they play important role. Apart from they support, they protect, they clean the brain so that neurons can be able to function optimally in the brain. And they do what? They also help neurons in the processing of information. If you understand all these things, look, gradually, these are just dots, but we are going to do what? Connect the dots together. Now, the next thing is that types of glial cells. Basically, I think there are about 4 thereabout. But let us just look at those cells, those glial cells that support education. That is our own focus. It's not about the biology. Our own is understanding the brain and its role in the education sector. So now, the next thing is that types of glial cells. Okay, one. Okay, we have the microglia. Okay, two, we have there's something called astrocytes. Then three, we have the dendrocytes. Okay, and we go dendrocytes. Then we have the three, the neuroglia, the neuroglia. So let's take, but our focus is going to be on this. That's going to be our focus. Our focus is going to be 4. Neuroglia is a combination of, okay, there are some glia cells that look like neurons. They call them neuroglia. So, yes, these are basically the 4 types of glial cells that we have. I think we've done this. We've read this glial cells and its function. I think I gave you 4 functions. So now, the microglia, you can just write it that this one is for protection. It provides immunity, okay, for the brain. It protects the brain from what? From diseases. That is the microglia. Protects the brain from infection, from diseases. While this one provides, health function. Health. While this one, it provides energy. This one is, it energizes neurons. Neurons by providing oxygen, okay, to make neurons become active and strong. While this neuroglia cells, my knowledge of this, okay, they play the role of in the kind of combination of both neurons, but I'm not focused on this. The attention is on number 3 because it is connected to education.
That number 1, what is it?
Yes, microglia.
Okay.
Microglia. That one protects, okay, neurons from infection, and at times it does from dysfunction, but that one is not our own issue. This one is energy. It provides neurons with energy to make neurons active. This one is our focus. It is our focus, the oligodendrocytes. So, can I know what this part? Oligodendrocytes. And education. Oligodendrocytes and education. Now, yes, oligodendrocytes. What is the connection between oligodendrocytes and what? And learning, and slow learning. If you remember yesterday, I told us about the gray matter and the white matter. In the brain, we have the gray matter and the white matter. Let me quickly. Gray. Gray means bundles of neurons. Gray matter. Okay, bundles of neuronal cells. A bundle of them is called gray matter. But our focus, the connection between oligodendrocytes and white matter. Okay. The white matter are what? They are the axons. Okay, they are the axons. And if you remember, let me quickly do a kind of a recap. Yes, let us use this touch for example. Okay, you see right here. This touch is like a schema for a neuron. You see right here. Let me just because this is important. So it's like a schema for a neuron. If you look at it, okay, this is a neuron. Okay, here, those cables, okay, those antennas, they are responsible for what? The reception of sensory signals, isn't it? And they are known as dendrites. Dendrites. But this cable here, this red stuff, they are known as what? Axons. Okay, and axons are what? They are the cables that assist in the transfer of information from the dendrites, okay, to the axonal terminal. That is from one neuron to the other. So, if you look at this is a neuron A, while this is a neuron B. Okay, as soon as the neuron here, okay, receives sensory signal, it does what? It transfers, okay, the signals through what? The axons. Axons are responsible for what? For the distribution of information, of sensory information, or let us say, let me use sensory information, of semantic information. You know, we've spoken about the fact that education is about semantic what? Memory. That is all what the school, all what the race is doing is to do what? To create very massive semantic memory for the students. What I call robust. I said that is the goal of this institution. To do what? To RSM. Okay, it's going to the race college. That is your goal. To make sure that the students have robust semantic memory, so that whatever question you ask them in physics, in chemistry, in mathematics, in CRK, in IRK, that thing should be in their memory, and the brain should be able to do what? To recall, to retrieve that information during tests, during exams, etc. And how, does this analysis connect to what? Oligodendrocytes. What is the connection between all I've said with oligodendrocytes? Now, let me explain. The reason for slow learning, according to neuroscience, has to do with the fact that the processing of inputs, the processing of signals of information, between one neuron to the other is slow, in the brains of those pupils, those students who find it very difficult, to comprehend or to apprehend whatever you are teaching them in the classroom. One of the reasons for slow learning has to do with axonal, this place, axon. Axons. Axons, these are, extensions. Extension what? In the anatomy of a neuron. Axons help neurons in information processing. That is the work of what? Of axons. The responsibility of axons is to do what? To help neurons process sensory information, so that the populations of neurons that are connected to education, you'll be able to what? To store any information, any semantic information and data.
So,
yes.
How does this oligodendrocytes related to the gray and white matter? Is it the one that is categorized into two?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The gray matter, these are just collections, of neurons. The white matter is what? The combinations or the total sum of what? Of axons. Axons are part of the neurons. They are cables, they are extensions, and the population of those axons are known as white matter. Those transmitting, those extensions, because all this, the total sum of all the axons are known as what? As white matter in the brain. I don't know if please welcome. Any other question? So now, please do not forget that axons are responsible. They are cables that help neurons propagate information. Why dendrites what? They receive information, isn't it? As I'm talking now, what's happening in your brain is that those concept and academic neurons, they are firing. The dendrites are receiving the information, and one neuron cannot be responsible for encoding of all this data. They need to work with each other and with one another, and that's where the axons. So that any information here, I want send here. Information here. So if during the exams, if you ask a question, so all those neurons that encoded the information, they will come alive and they will help the pupils or the student to remember what you have told them. So please, do not forget the responsibility. Now, what is the connection? The next question is this. What is the connection between oligodendrocytes and what? And axons? So you can write it down. What is the connection between oligodendrocytes and axons? That is the next question that we are going to be looking at.